These Nightwalkers are resistant to all attacks except for arcane attacks, so I think it would be great to start off with Ariel, especially because she has all of her powers ready. She's going to, 1, 2, 3, 4, move herself here, and she's going to try and attack and take out this Nightwalker. Nightwalkers have 1 armor and roll 2 blue dice, and they have 7 health. She's going to go ahead and magic bolt him to start off with, so he's going to suffer 2 HP, and then in 2 rounds we'll get this back. She'll then throw some dancing lights into his eyes. Since he only has 1 armor, we'll only use the top level, so we'll get that back at the end of this round. We're going to go ahead and use that ice manipulator, getting 2 auto successes using our focus for our action. So we have 3 auto successes. We're going to do the level 3 here, rolling 4 blue dice and 1 red. I'm not looking to stun. This is an attack to kill. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total damage. With that 8 damage, he gets to roll 2 blue dice for defense. He's definitely stunned, by the way, if we don't take him out, but we will. I'll grab 2 blue dice. We'll roll him up. He gets no shields. 8 damage. Yeah, we definitely took him out because he already had 2 from the mana bolt. So he is done. He'll drop 2 soul shards, and he'll drop for us 1 of these loot tokens. You can see on their cards they have lots of continuous abilities, Wild Presence, Void Area, Warden 1, but none of those would come into play when you're attacking him on his own. So yeah, we just totally took out that Nightwalker. If only that attack had area of effect, we could have taken out that spawn point as well. But the nice thing is she's over there now, she can go ahead and attack that next round. So we'll flip our encounter card, we have Activate All Dexterity Enemies. These guys are, actually, the only ones that are left are the blue Ifrits, and they are magic enemies, so that won't happen. Otherwise, activate 1 enemy. We have 2 blue Ifrits on the board, so since they are both the same and they're controlled by the same character, we can choose which one. This is the one that has the special power, but that only comes into play if he's wounded. So I'm thinking, though, because this one, if it activates, it'll stay where it is. It is going to attack Thorgar twice. Ow, but the nice thing is he's going to stay there. That means that Thorgar could run up to there and try and do an area of effect and attack him and that spawn point. So I think I'm going to take the chance and activate him, but that means Thorgar is going to get hammered twice. Thorgar is within range 3, so this demon will attack him twice with Flame Strike. Flame Strike will be 2 auto successes, 2 red dice, -1 armor, fire 2, the area effect doesn't matter. After each attack by this enemy, if the enemy controls its area, that doesn't matter because they're not in the same area. But yeah, this is going to hurt. We've got our 2 auto successes here. We'll roll for the first attack. Ow, 3 lightning bolts. Okay, so he's hitting him for a total of 3 damage. He is going to get the fire 2 token. Yeah, I'm glad that he's the healer at least. -1 armor, so he's going to have to roll 3 blue dice for defense. Let's see what we get. We get 3 defense. Great. That was the first attack. Let's do the second one. And we get, oh, that's beautiful. Just 2 hits, no lightning bolts, so no additional fire. We'll roll 2 blue dice for defense. That is 1 defense, but I think the star, yep, the star's nothing. So we're going to have to take 1 hit from that. That will move our damage from 3 to 4. What do you think we pay this Ifrit a visit, huh? Let's have Thorgar go next. He's pissed. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, move into here. He will use his action to focus, and he will attack. These demons are resistant to arcane, so using the focus just gives us the 3 auto successes. We are going to use 5 soul shards. Why the heck not? I want that area effect to happen. We're going to power this up. That means we have 10 soul shards left. But that means all we need is a star, and we'll be able to do the area of effect, which is great. And then we can also hit that spawn point. So we're going to roll 1 red and 2 blue, doing 3 auto successes. Let's see what we get. I like it. I like it. Let's go ahead and do the spawn point first since it'll be easy. We're going to assume we cannot do a critical on the spawn point. That doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. So the spawn point has 1 armor, but we're going to KO it. Can we KO the spawn? I don't know. We'll say that we can't KO the spawn point. So we're going to take 1 of the damages away. We did then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. There's a total of 6 health on that thing, so it has 1 health left before it's toast. Awesome. Hopefully he'll be able to take care of that next time. Now, for the Ifrit, first thing we're going to do is draw that critical. Okay, let's grab from in here, And we're going to get -1 attack. Well, that's good, but that's not going to help us take it out. Bummer. I don't know if we're going to take it out here because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. I'm not. 6 minus the 2 magic armor. That's 4. They have 7 health. So he'll have 4 damage. He has 3 health remaining. The question now becomes, can we take him out with this Blessed Hammer? We're going to use this as our second action. We do lose the 1 success because it is an arcane attack, and he is resistant to arcane attacks. So we're rolling 1 red and 1 blue. And we get 2 hits and a lightning bolt. The lightning bolt is critical. Do I take it or try and re-roll? We're going to take it. We'll go ahead and draw from the bag for a critical, and we get -2 health. Boom. That will work. -2 means he only has 1 health left. These 2 will take it out. You better believe it. Now, I need to remember, first of all, when this enemy dies, place a Fire 2 token in his area and all adjacent areas. So first of all, Thorgar is going to get another Fire 2 token on him. Ow. He's going to take 3 damage. I'm a little worried about him. We're going to place a Fire 2 token in his location and all adjacent locations. I'm sorry, guys. It's a Fire 1 token, not a Fire 2. The difference is that you place it in areas and all adjacent areas. He's also going to drop for us 20 coins, which Thorgar will pick up, and 2 more soul shards. Well, that felt good. We made quick work of 2 demons. Let's see what we can do about that third one. Activate 2 enemies, otherwise spawn 2 enemies. Oh, thank goodness I have learned that activate 2 enemies, even if there's only 1 out, we'll activate that one versus trying to spawn 2 more enemies. I don't want more demons out. Looking here, this blue Ifrit has no line of sight to any heroes. Let's see which one is closer. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thorgar is the closest one, which is a bummer. I don't want him to go towards him. But so let's read his card, the plus part. This one has move up to 3 areas towards the closest hero. If engaged, use Fire Circle. Well, he will not be engaged. So that's actually good. He will move 1, 2, 3. Now, if he had any damage on him because he moved into a location with fire, he'd actually heal. But he's fully healed right now, so there's no damage on him. What's nice for us, though, is Icarus is right here, and he has now gotten himself into range. I was not expecting that. So what I'm going to do is activate Icarus. He's going to have to spend his first action to dash. 1, 2, 3, dash in here. He will take a Fire 1 token because he's moving into a location with fire. But he is now dominating this Ifrit, and he's going to attack him. Now, this time we're actually not going to focus for our second action because I want to be able to use my knives if I fail this, because I'm hoping that if I do enough damage here, I can take him out with the knives, if nothing else. So I'm going to roll 2 red, 2 blue. I've got 2 automatic successes, 1 from here and 1 because I have supremacy in that location. So let's give him a roll, and that's terrible, these 2 blue. Thankfully, Thorgar is by me. He's going to use his, he's within range and he has line of sight. He's going to let us reroll 2 dice. So I will take these 2 and I'll pick up these 2. And if I could get a lightning, that would be amazing. Come on, a lightning. No, I didn't. I got a star. We did a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. He has 2 of the magic armor. So we did 3 out of the 7 damage. That might not be enough. I don't know. We'll see if the icy knives can take him out. We, of course, could do a fire too, but that's absolutely silly because he would heal by that. So definitely not doing that. Then what we'll do, we'll use our second action. Let's throw some icy knives at him. The icy knives, though, are arcane. Bummer. So that means it is resistant to it. So we're just going to roll 3 blue dice, and we need 3 damage. 3 blue dice with looking for 3 damage with them. That means all 3 need to hit. No, that one didn't hit. And let's see. Oh, okay, we got 2 out of the 3. Oh, wait, you guys. Guess what? We have +1 hit, which I will never, ever remember, except for right now, thank goodness. We have +1 hit for this whole quest, thanks to that drink we had. That's +1 hit here, or +1 hit from our last one. That should take him out. Now, he's going to place a Fire 1 token in his location and all adjacent locations. So I believe Icarus will get another one. I think you can have multiple fire tokens in the same location. So I'll place another one out on his location. And I believe since Thorgar is next to him, Thorgar will also get another one. Holy moly. We will, however, gain another 2 soul shards, and we get a loot, which were there. Oh, 50 coins. Icarus will say thank you very much. Now we get to find out if anyone dies. We're going to discard our event card, and then we'll move to our time phase. During the time phase, all the fire 1s here on the board will go out. Then over here, let's resolve all the fire. So Icarus would take 2 damage, but he'll heal 1, so he'll just take 1 point of damage. He now has 5 damage out of his 11. Thorgar is going to take 4 damage for this fire. Let's see. He already has 4. That's 8 damage. His health is at 9, plus the 2 here, 10, 11. So he's still alive, barely. Looks like we know who we're going to be healing next time, and this fire is going to go down to a 1, so he still has a little fire on him. Then we'll do some cooldowns. So this power will cool down. Ariel's power here will cool down to 1, and these 2 powers will, well, this one will ready, the dancing lights, and this one will cool down to 2. And I think that's it. Taking care of 3 demons felt pretty good. 1 round, I'm happy. So let's go ahead and start now with Thorgar. He's going to do a lot of healing. He's going to use his level 3 here for his first action and heal 4 HP on himself. That will mean it'll take 2 rounds to come back. Totally worth it. Then for Purify, he doesn't have any body conditions, so I'm just going to do the level 2 one, but he will heal 2 more HP. So he has only 2 damage left on him. Both of these will come back in 2 rounds. He'll then use his Thunder Strike and attack that spawn point. Let's take it out. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total hits. We only needed 2, so that means we can remove the star spawn point. Icarus will go next. He'll go 1, 2, 3, move to this one, and he is going to attack this one. It has a total of 6 HP. Oh, but before that, Thorgar did not use his movement. I'm just going to have him move over to here, so if Icarus doesn't take this out, he can help him out with it. We need a total of 7 successes to take it out in 1 hit. We have 2 to start with. We're rolling 2 blue and 2 red. We'll roll them up. Oh, look at this. We get another attack. Definitely going to keep that. So we have 2, 3, 4 total hits. Let's do it. Oh, do I have... no, I can't ignore its armor. But 4 hits means we took out 3 of its damage, so that's half of its health. Then we'll use our ability to re-roll this. That means we only have 1 auto success on this die here. From this, the 1 auto success, we can't focus. We already did. We'll roll these up. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. -1 is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. That is our second spawn point destroyed. Go team. Last to go is Ariel. I think I'll go ahead and have her move into this location at first so she can pick up this loot token. Yay, $10. I'll take it. And then let's see what we can do to this spawn point. I'm going to call she can't throw dancing lights at a spawn point. So we're just going to focus. So we have 2 auto successes, and we'll roll some dice. And we get 2, 3. We're definitely going to use our once we can re-roll 1 hit die. I don't want that gremlin. So this is 3. This one's useless. Come on, get me 2 hits here. 2 hits, not 1. So I am going to call that can ignore the armor, maybe? Let's just say it can. So we did a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. It has 2 health remaining. You got to like those healing up rounds, right? We kind of needed that. Let's flip this over. We have a Dark Champion. Oh, this is a new one. 2 to 3 players, we're going to spawn an enemy with +1 power. Oh, and you know what? We know what that enemy is. There's only 1 card left, and it's that Blue Raider, I believe. Yeah, it's going to be a Blue Raider with a power, so it's going to have 2 powers. His first power will be, if this enemy deals damage with any of its weapons, it heals 2 HP. And it'll have, if an attack deals damage to this enemy, the attacker suffers 1 HP. So he has spines, and he drains life. Ow. And he's going to be right in Ariel's spot, because there's only 1 spawn point on the board. So he is going to come out right where Ariel is. Moving to that time phase, Icarus will heal 1 damage. I love that Troll's Ring, but Thorgar will take 1 damage, and this fire will finally go away. He's finally no longer smoldering. Icarus will have his second attack card ready. Thorgar's 2 healings will move up by 1. Ariel will flip over her magic bolt, but then her best attack still has 1 more round till that's back and ready to go. Well, I was a little bit worried about Ariel, but I think I have a plan. Let's go ahead and start it. First thing, let's magic bolt this guy. He's going to lose 2 HP. He only has 5, so he only has 3 health left. Yeah, I have to wait 2 rounds to have that come back, but I think it's worth it. And I would say Arcane Spines does not happen because that was not an attack. So when she attacks him, she'll get hit by the Arcane Spines, but I don't think that she would suffer this HP. Let me know if you agree. She's then going to go ahead and throw some dancing lights in this guy's eyes. He's going to lose his armor. Poor guy. He spawns. He thinks he's awesome. Yeah, Ariel's going to show him he's not. She's then going to focus and use her Mystic Scepter, so she gets 2 auto successes. If she can get a lightning bolt, you guys, we can even take out that spawn point at the same time. So let's see what we get. We have, oh, we did not get a lightning bolt. Let's go ahead and do our reroll. Let's use our Arcane Robe for a reroll. We'll reroll our non-hit die right here. Come on. Oh, she's amazing. I really like Ariel. So the total amount of damage she's going to do, first of all, area of effect. So it's going to hit the spawn point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Area of effect. Ignore the armor, which she doesn't have anyways, but we'll ignore the spawn point armor. He's toast. Spawn point is toast. And we'll gain 1 soul shard and a loot token, which I will grab. This is our last one. And I think, yeah, it's going to be another treasure that we probably can't hold. But I will get 1 of these soul shards so I don't forget. And let's grab a treasure card. And it's a lucky charm. Reroll any save dice. Oh, I love that. I really love that. But maybe we do that to Thorgar. He's hardly using his barricade. I don't know. But she can't even hold this. So we're going to have to put it on the ground. She will take 1 point of damage because of those Arcane Spines, so I do need to get her by Thorgar so he can heal her. After that total domination of that raider, let's go ahead and move to Thorgar. He's just going to move 1, 2, 3, and dash, and then we'll do the same thing with Icarus, 1, 2, 3, and dash to here, so that we're getting closer. Then we'll move to our event phase, we'll discard our Dark Champions card, and let's move to the time phase. During that time phase, Icarus will continue to slowly heal. He now only has 3 damage. Thorgar will ready both of his healings, and Ariel will almost get her special awesome attack, the Ice Manipulator, back, but she'll flip. Oh wait, she did get her Ice Manipulator. What is this? Oh, Mana Bolt. Her Mana Bolt that she used to take out that blue raider. Let's then go ahead and start this round with Ariel. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, just to get close to each other, I guess. And then Thorgar, for his turn, will use, she's got 3 damage, so let's go ahead and just use Heal Wounds. The Heal Wounds will heal 4 HP, that'll come back in 2 rounds, and she will no longer have any wounds. He'll then use his Purify on himself to heal 2 HP, and that will also come back in 2 rounds. And then Icarus will go ahead and just get in the same space as Ariel to protect her, just in case something shows up. I think that's it. I don't see anything else that we can really do, so let's go ahead and move to the event phase. We'll go ahead and flip our event card, and we have a kind of magic. The active hero, which the last one to go is Icarus, rolls a blue die and gains any of these 3 things. This is an amazing event, but nothing's going to happen. Okay, cool. We'll roll a blue die, and we get a lightning bolt, so we gain 3 of those loot tokens. I've used them all, so let me flip them all back over. And let's see, we'll get 1, 2, and 3. And let's see, we get a treasure, we get 10 coins, and 50. So he's going to gain 60 coins and a treasure. And let's see what treasure we get. We gain 25 coins, so we actually gain 60, 70, 85 coins. Well, our team has oodles of money right now, and we don't have an Emporium to go to. So for the time phase, Icarus will just continue to slowly heal. Thorgar and Ariel will have their abilities start to cool down. And I think that's it. And you know, I think for the next round, there really isn't anything I want to do. I don't really want to search because we're just going to find items that we can't get anyways. So I think we'll just, I'm going to move Thorgar into the same location so they're all in the same location. And then we're going to discard this event card. And then we'll go ahead and heal up Icarus again. We'll ready Thorgar's healings, which is great. And then we'll start the next round after that. And I think for that round, we'll just go ahead and use Thorgar, and we'll use this heal 2 HP on himself. That will come back, so this will go away. And we'll use the, no, I'm not even going to use that because Icarus will heal on his own. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we want to do. So that's all we're going to do for this round. Let's draw our event card. Let's see what we get. We'll flip this over. We have story event 3. There we go. I think something big is going to happen here. Here we are feeling comfortable that we've taken care of everything in the city. And then this happens. Blasphemous infidels! A cultist screams in a rasping voice as the heroes attempt to destroy the portals, aka we have so far. The warlock, his face disfigured by demonic traits, casts a spell on the ground, and his arcane power coalesces into thorny brambles. The sorcery evoked, the cultist tosses one more metal pyramid at his feet and then disappears beyond the city's lights, vanishing into the shadows of the night. Moments later, a portal opens and spews forth a powerful greater demon, an Ifrit, general surrounded by lethal crimson flames. Ooh, yes, bring it on. His astral eyes just opened, already scan the battlefield for prey. In terror, Marcus calls to the party. Listen to me! Although that fire creature represents a real danger and must be destroyed, you must first close all the portals or every defeated demon will return to the battle. Ooh. Flip the 13A map tile to the 13B side, keeping any card, token, or miniature covering it as well as the map tile it's connected to. Place the Gremlin spawn gate open over location C on the 10A map tile. Place 2 HP tokens per hero, same thing as before, and the 1 shield so it has 6 health. That's how we're going to destroy it. We have here placed the red Ifrit at the spawn gate. Note when the red Ifrit dies, removes it from the quest. If there are 2 or 3 heroes, there are 3 heroes, spawn enemies. Otherwise spawn characters minus enemies minus 1. So we're going to have to spawn 2 enemies because it'll be the red Ifrit plus 2. That means I have to shuffle the discard pile, which means, oh no, cultists could come, more demons could come, and then resume play until there are no more spawn gates. So we just have to kill that 1 spawn gate. And we have to, well, I don't think we have to, but maybe we can try and kill that red Ifrit. The 13A map tile is here. Let me flip it to the B side. Oh, gross. This does not look fun. We'll have to take a wound to go here, and it takes an additional movement to move on to that spot. We've placed the red Ifrit over here, as well as the spawn point that we need to destroy. Gosh, that's far away from us. If I had known that, I could have moved past these to get myself close to it. Oh well, didn't know. Then we're going to have to spawn 2 enemies, and they'll also spawn here since that's the only spawn point that's open. We'll flip over our 2 enemy cards. We have a Raider, and we have a green Ifrit, which will have a power. So let's grab a power card, and he has a sonic weapon. All attacks inflict -1 armor, and if he gets the gremlin, it's an area of effect. Oof. Okay, well this looks like a load of fun. Why are we so far away? It is what it is. We'll move to that time phase. The only thing that's going to happen is Icarus will heal his last point of damage. At least everyone is healthy and ready to rock. We've got, oh yeah, I need to remember that Thorgar will have his heal wounds back. So everyone's ready to rock. Let's do this. Well, there's a couple things I forgot to show you guys. I wanted to show you the Ifrit card itself. He's going to have 11 health, drops 4 soul shards, and a treasure. He is resistant to arcane attacks, and he gets 2 magic shields per hero, so he has 6 magic shields. Also, he gets a power, and his power is going to be regeneration. In each time phase, he'll 2 HP to himself. Jeez, this guy's going to be brutal. I think I'm going to go ahead and activate Icarus first. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to do exchange our equipment action first. We're going to switch out the flaming sword for the sea fin. Look at this. Remove a fire token from an area or a hero within one area. Why would I not be using that? So let's see if this works well for us. We're going to put this back into our hand, and then we're going to run up and probably take some hits. Of course, I decided to hide behind this wall, you guys, so I'm going to have to use all 4 of my movement to go 1, 2, 3, and dash here for 4, right in the line of fire. That's all I can do. I can't attack. I'm way out of range. I'm actually hoping they'll come towards me. We'll go ahead and draw our encounter card, and we have activate all F enemies. I don't think any of these are Fs. No, we've got 2 magic and a strength, so otherwise the active hero must shift one of their used. No, we don't have any used powers. Seriously, none of them move? That's just mean. Well, that was a really obnoxious encounter card. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to be risky. I'm going to use Ariel. She's going to move 4 here. She's got those elven boots, so she can. And the only thing she can use that's a range 4 We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. She can actually attack there is her Thunderlord. She is going to focus and she's going to attack the blue raider, I believe, because that's one that we might actually be able to kill. She has 1 auto success because she will focus. She's going to use the level 3 here, so she's going to roll 2 red dice and 1 blue. I'm really hoping for a KO. Heck, an AoE would be amazing too. Let's see, we did get 2 lightning bolts, so that means AoE. It means we're hitting everyone in that spot. I am going to use my reroll on this. Let's go ahead, and that's my reroll for my arcane robe. So let's just see what we get, and we can decide what we want to do. That's a hit and a star, so I could instead KO him. Let's see, if I KO'd him, would I take him out? That's the question. Because I can also AoE, that's even going to hit the spawn point. If I use the lightning bolt and the star for the KO, I would KO him. I couldn't do the AoE, but I'd only do 4 out of the 5 damage. Or I can use the 2 lightning bolts as AoE, hit everyone there, and then I don't get to use the KO, and that's what I think I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do here is I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4 total damage. Let's go ahead and start with the Raider. So the Raider has 1 armor, so he's going to block 1 of them, and he'll take 3 damage. The green Ifrit will lose 2 of its armor, so it has no more magic shields, and will take 2 damage, because there's a total of 4 damage coming. He has a total of 5 health, so he's got 3 remaining, but I'm going to remember this time, if this enemy suffers damage, the attacker suffers fire 1, so she will suffer fire 1. For the red Ifrit, all he'll do is lose 4 of the magic shields. He takes no damage. That means he only has 2 left if we can hit him this round. The only one that can go next is Thorgar, and then we're going to end the round. So it's only if he gets in range, but at least that is potentially helpful. Finally, we're going to deal 3 damage because we have to use 1 for the armor. So 3 damage out of the 6 to that spawn point. So that spawn point only has 3 health left. That's why I thought this might be worth it. So that felt pretty good. Let's go ahead and reveal our next encounter card, and we have Fight. Activate 3 enemies. Really? I had to flip that now. Okay, we're going to start with the red Ifrit, followed by the green Ifrit, followed by the blue Raider. Starting with the red Ifrit, we are 4 spaces away, so he's going to have to use his plus ability. He'll recharge, which he hasn't used it yet, so that just stays at the amount of charges that he had. Move to engage the closest hero. Place a Fire 2 token in its area and use Fire Mastery. So here's the thing. He's going to go towards the weakest, or the least amount of health, or most wounded, I should say, character. Nobody's wounded. So he's going to target, because the one that has the least amount of health is Ariel. But we do have Icarus there, so we'll have him target Icarus. The problem is we're putting a Fire 2 token in that location. So both of them are going to get Fire 2. And then if we look here, we have Fire Mastery. All heroes in any area with a fire token suffers 1 HP per fire token in their area. So actually, because of this, I am not going to use the taunt on Icarus because he's not even attacking anyone. I thought he was going to attack. The Fire Mastery is not. So he is not going to use his taunt. We might need that later, you guys. So he's going to zoom himself over here. He's going to drop a Fire 2 location, or a 2 token in this location. And that means each of our heroes will take a Fire 2 token. And then they're going to suffer HP equal to the amount of fire tokens in their area. They have 1 fire token, so they'll each take 1 damage. Now for the green Ifrit, he's going to simply move 1 area towards the closest hero, and then if there's at least 1 hero in line of sight, attack the closest hero, which would be, once again, it would be Ariel, and now we're going to use the taunt from Icarus, so he'll actually attack Icarus, and he's going to use his Flame Strike. And his Flame Strike will be 1 auto. Well, we've seen this before. So he'll simply move up 1 space to here, and he would normally attack Ariel, but he's going to go ahead and attack Icarus. Of course, if he gets a star, he will have an area of effect. Oh, he didn't get that, but he did get the Fire 1, so that means Icarus will get another Fire 1 token, and then he's doing a total of 2 damage. Oh, and I need to remember that he has this ability, so he's going to do another -1 to his armor. So Icarus has actually no armor. He's getting attacked by 2. 1 of it's going to be soaked by his magic defense that he has, and then he'll get to roll 1 blue die for the second one. He blocks that. Oh, that's actually almost bad. I wanted him to take damage because he's not the most wounded. That means the blue Raider is likely to go and attack Ariel. Yep, if we look at the Blue Raider, he goes at the most wounded hero. Right now they each have 1 wound, so he's going to attack Ariel, and we can't do any sort of defending for him. We already taunted. So he's going to attack with knife and then move 2 areas. And attacking with knife, with him he gets 2 auto successes and he's going to poison. She does have 1 magic armor, which will block 1 of those, and that blocks the second, but she will take poison, which means even more damage during the time phase. Right now she's taking 3 damage during the time phase. She has 1 damage already on her, and she only has a total of 6 health. Yeah, I was way too risky with her. He will move 2 areas closer to them. That's actually almost nice. Get him closer to us. Fortunately, we do still have Thorgar here, and he will be able to help. He's going to move 1, 2, 3. Have to use his first action. Oh, no, you know what? Yeah, I have to. Have to use my first action to move in there. That means he's going to get a Fire 2 token. Then he's going to use his second action to use his Purify. That's going to allow him to heal 2 HP and remove a body condition. He's going to remove the poison on Ariel. He's then going to use his Thunder Strike. He only has 2 auto successes because this is an arcane attack, and he cannot focus because he used 1 action to dash, the other one to heal Ariel. Still think that was worth it. So we're going to roll 2 dice, or 3 dice, I should say. We actually get an area of effect, which is useless. We can KO him, which is also useless. He doesn't have any armor. But we do hit him for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total damage, and he gains a critical. Oh, come on. Be something good. Be something good, please. Let's see, what do we get him? Oh, he can't use lightning abilities. Oh, that's kind of cool. So any of his lightning abilities he cannot activate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. He had 2 magic armor, so he's going to take 3 damage, which of course 2 he will heal during the time phase. Ow. We'll then flip our next encounter card, and we have Troop Assault. Activate all green enemies. We do have 1 green Ifrit. The green Ifrit is still 3 spaces away. Wow, I cannot believe that. So you know what that means. We're still going to do this one. Move 1 area towards the closest hero. If there's at least 1 hero in line of sight, they're all 3 in line of sight. He's going to attack them with Flame Strike. Now, I believe because Ariel's there, he's still going to attack Ariel, even though she now has no damage. Oh, and before we do that, you guys, I have to mention, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 to 1 here. I actually dominated this area. That means Thorgar, when he attacked, should have gotten 1 additional success. So that means the Ifrit has 4 damage on it instead of 3, but it'll still heal 2 of them. All right, the green one is going to move here and is going to attack Ariel. He has 1 auto success. We'll roll up, and he gets 1, 2, 3, 4 total damage. The most she can roll for defense is 2 dice. Yeah, ow. And she gets 1 defense, so she took 3 damage from that. And I don't want to forget, I did roll a star. Actually, I do want to forget this, but I can't. That's an area of effect, so that's going to hit everyone. So let's resolve everyone. So let's do Thorgar next. Thorgar's getting attacked for 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1 armor, but he gets to roll 4 blue dice to block. So we'll roll these. 1, 2, that considers a defense. 3, and then let's go ahead and use our barricade since we have that. +1 when defending. We'll reduce one of the charges down to 1. That's our 4 defense. Icarus has 2 defense right now. Then we reduce to 1, so he only has to defend for 3 attacks. He'll roll 3 blue dice, and he takes 1, 2, 3. No damage. He takes no damage. Well, this was a risky round, and I could be paying for it very soon. We'll end the round by discarding the event card, and let's then go ahead and move to the terrible time phase. First thing we need to do is the red Ifrit will heal by 2. God, why did he have to get regeneration as a power? So he only has 2 damage. We have to take 9 more out to kill him. We'll have the troll ring over here heal 1, but then we have 2 damage for Icarus from the fire. This one will tick down to 1, and this one will go away. Over here, we have 2 fire going down to 1, but Thorgar will take 1 damage. And then over here, we have 2 fire ticking down, and that's going to do 2 damage to Ariel. That's 5 out of the 6. She is 1 health away from becoming a ghost. We'll have the Astral Cape get its magic shield back. Same with the Defender. Her ability here, which one is this one? Oh yeah, her Thunderlord. That one actually works pretty well. We'll go down to 1 time, so will this one. And then I'm going to regenerate the Ifrit over here. We'll also regenerate 2 shields. And the red Ifrit will get 6 shields. Are you guys ready for something crazy? I hope so, because I'm going to go ahead and start by activating Thorgar. And you might be wondering, why not Ariel? She has 1 health left. Well, you'll see why. Our first action for Thorgar is he's going to use his level 3 ability here to heal 4 HP for her. This will take 2 time to come back, but that means she actually only has 1 damage on her. Then, because we dominate this area, we are going to take 1 step over to here for our first movement action. That is going to give us another point of damage, so we're going to go from 1 damage to 2 damage. We're going to see if this is worth it. We are then going to command, and we're going to command that green Ifrit to attack that blue raider. Target enemy must perform an attack with their main attack against another enemy in its area. We're going to do a green enemy, so this will take 2 time to come back. That blue raider already has 3 damage. We have 1 auto success here. We're going to roll 2 dice, 1, 2, 3 total damage. He has no armor. He only has 5 health. Thank you very much, Ifrit. He's going to kill this blue raider for us. We'll drop 10 coins in that spot, and we'll gain ourselves 1 soul shard. We're not done yet. We're going to go ahead and move back into this location because that was an action. You can do actions in between movements. So we'll move back in there. That's going to cause another fire 1 though, because that location has a fire 1 instead of a fire 2. So we have 2 fire 1s on us. And now we can attack that red Ifrit. We cannot focus, but at least we can attack him. We have a total of 3 auto successes, 2 from our weapon, and then we get 1 for dominating. We would normally get 4, but we get -1 because it's an arcane attack. Rolling 1 red and 2 blue, and we don't get any lightning bolts. Do I want to re-roll? I really want that critical. Nah, I don't think it's worth it. We're just going to take the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total damage that we did and get rid of all 6 of his magic armor. I would say that's worth it. That means all of our attacks will actually do damage going forward. I think Thorgar had a pretty successful turn there. Now comes the part where we see if Ariel is going to suffer because Thorgar went first. And we have Corrupted Will. Activate all F enemies. I don't think any of those are Fs. No, they're both magic enemies. Otherwise, the active hero must shift one of their used powers. That's easy. We're going to move this command back to 3 time. I highly doubt we're going to use that again. That was totally fun and a great one-time use. You know what that means, though? It's time for Ariel to go. We're going to go ahead and throw some dancing lights into this Ifrit's eyes. He doesn't have any armor, but at least reducing his attack by -2, worth it. So we're going to do the level 4 ability. We're also going to do a magic bolt. That's just going to do 2 straight damage to him. So now he has 4 damage on him. Then we're going to use one of our 2 actions to focus and use the ice manipulator. That will give us 2 auto successes normally, plus 2 more because we are dominating the area. So we have 4 auto successes, but we have to reduce that by 1 because it's an arcane attack. Ah, man, those blasted arcane attacks. So we're doing 3 auto successes. I think, do I want to go damage? No, I'm gonna roll all 4 dice because likely I will get a star, and hopefully it'll be a star and damage. So let's roll all 4 of these, and yes, good. Oh man, that's it though. I think Thorgar is in our location. He's gonna go ahead and use his divine aid, so we can re-roll 2 of these dice. So I'm gonna re-roll these 2. Let's get rid of this one. Come on, I just want lots of hits. Okay, there's a hit, and we can't re-roll this one. So the first thing we're going to do is activate our stun. So we're going to stun him. That means that when he activates next, he's not going to do anything. Great. Then we're going to hit him for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total damage. 5 plus the 4 he has now puts him at 9. He only has 2 health left. And we have here, a stun enemy must skip its next activation. Once done, discard the stunned token. Since we do dominate this area, I am going to go ahead and run away. We will move 1, 2, 3. We're out of line of sight, including out of line of sight of the camera. There we go. Sorry about that. So we're up over here, and we're out of the way. Let's draw an encounter card. We get, let's see, activate all M enemies. Well, they're both M enemies. So I'll activate the red Ifrit first. He'll just simply discard his stunned token, and then we'll activate the green Ifrit. The green Ifrit is within range 2. If enemies control the victim's area, they don't. So then I don't think he moves to engage, but he will attack with the Flame Strike. He normally would attack the magic character, but there isn't one now. Thank you, Eric, for running away. So we do the most wounded one, and that will be, well, they're both at 2. Let me quickly look. They actually both have 11 total health with 2 damage, so I think then we get to choose. So I'm going to have him attack Thorgar just because he has that barricade, and he has inherent healing. So we'll have 1 auto success rolling 2 dice. If we do get the star, it's AoE anyways, so it doesn't matter. So we'll roll, yeah, we got AoE. First of all, fire 1, so that's going to be on both of them. So we'll put a fire 1 token on both Thorgar and on Icarus. That's why getting Ariel out of that location was a good idea. Let's do Thorgar first. So he's getting attacked for 3 damage. It's -1 armor, so he has no armor. He will roll 3 dice for defense. So let's grab 3 blue dice, and we'll roll them. And that's defense, 1, 2, 3, 3 defense. Awesome. And then for the attack against Icarus, he has 1 additional armor, so he only has to roll 2 blue dice for defense. And we get 1 defense there. He will take a point of damage for that one, so that will give him his 3rd point of damage. And because it dealt damage, we need to read Blazing Fire. After each attack by this enemy, if enemies control its area... No. Okay, it doesn't control the area. And you know what? I forgot about the sonic weapon. So that means Icarus needs to roll 1 more blue die for that attack. Okay, he got a shield, so he didn't take anything for that. For Icarus, he only had 1 armor anyways, and he had AoE attack anyhow, so that didn't even matter. So I'm not even going to roll for this. I'm going to go ahead and just use my Seafin, which has 3 auto successes, and this Ifrit only has 2 health left, so we actually just took him out. We're going to gain 4 more soul shards, so I'm going to grab a 5 and take a 1 back. And then we're going to grab a treasure card. So let's grab one. And we have, a bag. That is awesome. We're definitely going to have Icarus pick that up. Icarus is going to pick up that bag. When this enemy dies, though, we have to place a Fire 2 token in its area in all adjacent areas. That means we just placed Fire 2 tokens in all those locations. And both Thorgar and Icarus will take another Fire 2. Holy moly, so much fire. They weren't kidding when they talked about fire. I haven't used an action, so I'm going to go ahead and use this remove a fire token from an area or a hero within one area. So I'm going to use that for both of my actions, and I'm going to remove 1 from Thorgar just so he doesn't die, and then I'm going to remove 1 from our adjacent location because our range is 1. So we'll remove this fire here and this fire 2 from Thorgar. Now, I could move, but I'm not going to be able to attack, and if I got into range 0, he would actually attack me twice and then move away, so not going to do that. We're just going to go ahead. Oh, I can't draw that. I got a first drawn encounter card. I'll just grab that first. We have activate all red, otherwise the lowest rank, which is the 1 green Ifrit. He's within range 2, so I don't believe he moves into our victim's area because the enemies do not control the area. He's just going to attack with the Flame Strike. He's looking at the most wounded, which actually now is Icarus. He has 1 auto success. He has -1 armor here, plus the -1 on his sonic weapon, and he'll roll, and he actually only gets 2 successes. And we will roll, that's an AoE though, because we have a star. So this first attack will be on Icarus. Icarus will roll 2 blue dice to defend. That will defend 1. He does take another point of damage. Ow. That puts him at 4 damage, which isn't great. Then we'll do the same thing for Thorgar. They're already negating all the armor for Thorgar. He'll just roll 2 blue dice for defense, and he gets 2 stars, which are totally useless. So he'll take a total of 2 damage, so he has 4 damage now. Well, here I was thinking I was going to have a walk in the park on that green Ifrit, and he just hammers us for 4 damage. We draw our event card, Soul Recall. Heroes gain 2 soul shards. That is super cool. So we'll gain 2 soul shards. We have a total of 22 soul shards. During the time phase, first thing first, we'll do Ariel. She'll take a point of damage. Then we have Thorgar. He'll heal, or Thorgar, this is Icarus. He'll heal by 1, but then he takes 3 damage. So we'll put a 2 and 1 here. So he has 6 damage. This one will tick down to a 1, but we'll remove these 2 for fire. And then Thorgar over here will take 3 more damage. Jeez. So he has, how much damage does he have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage, but all of these will be removed. Then we'll start readying some of our abilities. We've got Purify that's coming back. This one will go down to 2. Ariel's going to have most of her powers be not ready, except for her Thunderlord. And this one's going to go down to 2 time. Finally, all the fire on the board itself is going to change down to a 1 or to 0. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I think it's high time we go ahead and take out that spawn point. So we're going to start off with Icarus. Icarus is going to move 1 into here. He's going to take another point of damage. He has 7 damage out of his 11 health. Being a little risky, but we're then going to move into this spot. We can't pick up those coins. We got an enemy there. And we're going to attack. We start off with 6 automatic successes. This is insane. We have 1 plus 2 because this is a range 0, so that's 3 auto successes. 1, 2, 3. We're dominating since we're considered 2 characters. That's 4. We are focusing, so that's 5, and we get our plus 1 because of the a la mode that we drank. So that's 6 auto successes. We're then going to roll these 4 dice. Oh my gosh, we only got 1 additional hit. That's 7 total hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that might still be enough because we dealt 2 damage to him before. He's got these 2, so that will turn it down to 5 damage that's remaining, but he already has 2 damage plus our 5. Done. We took him out. We're not going to forget that Icarus is going to suffer 1 fire damage, and we're going to place a fire token in that location, which will also give Icarus another fire damage. So Icarus will take 2 fire damage, but we did take this guy out. We also gain 2 soul shards for taking him out, and we get a loot token in our space. So let's see, it's a treasure card. So let's draw 1, and we have a haste potion. Shift all of your powers forward 1. I need to give that to Ariel. It's a consumable, but awesome. We have a backpack, so we can totally carry that. And there's 10 gold in our spot, so we'll also pick that up. Next, let's have Thorgar go. He's going to heal 2 HP from Icarus. He doesn't have a body condition, but at least he won't die then. That will take 2 time to come back. That's his first action. He's then going to move 1, take 1 damage, because why not? At least he doesn't have any fire on him. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of his 11. 2 to come here. That's going to give him fire 1. And then 3, and then dash for his 4th action, or 2nd action, and 4th movement to get to where the spawn point token is. How much damage we need to do? We need to do a total of 4 damage here to take this out. It has 3 health remaining. Well, we have 3 auto successes with our Thunder Strike. Let's roll. There's our 4th one. Oh, just barely. 1, 2, 3, 4. We took out that spawn point. With the closing of the last portal, the sky above reverts to its natural color. Thanks to the heroes, the first and foremost step to return order to the Stone Maiden has just been accomplished. If the red Ifrit was killed, or if it's in play with less than half, rounded down of its remaining HP, go to 8.39. The portal's destruction weakens the fire Ifrit, leaving it almost harmless before the heroes. After gazing in rage at every member of the party, the Ifrit looks at the most glorious of the heroes and speaks in an unearthly voice.
You are a valiant opponent and dominated the battle, I admit this, but before you stands a choice. Either destroy my mortal form, or accept a bargain from which we both will benefit. If you destroy my form, I will return to the abyss, heal my wounds, and before long another fool will summon me to burn your land and seek my vengeance. Or, I could do something for you. I will grant you a wish, bound in the pact that frees me, of course. In this, we will both gain something. After all, humanoids know well, to give and to take are 2 sides of the same coin. Choose, mortal.
Each hero must roll 3 red dice. The hero obtains the most SS's results. In case of a tie, all tied heroes must roll again. Becomes the chosen hero and must decide the next soul nature choice. Oh, that is cool. All right, let's do a roll-off. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but it might matter, so I'll do it just in case. Well, we have destroy the Ifrit or demand a wish for personal profit. We have to do destroy the Ifrit because that's the neutral. We're not chaos, so we're going to just kill that thing, which makes sense to me. Disgusted by the sheer presence of the unholy creature, the hero puts a quick end to the evil proposal, striking a blow that destroys the Ifrit's earthly form. The demon's body burns like 1,000 fires until only ashes remain. Among the ashes, a red stone shines with a strange, pulsating light. The gemstone is hot as fire when touched, but it does not burn. On the contrary, it invigorates its holder's body. the party gains 3 soul shards. The party gains 1, what is that, Shivan Stone quest card? Go to 8.47. The dawn brings a new day to Stone Maiden, where signs of demons and cultists are no more. The fears of the night flee with the sun. The light illuminates both in good and bad ways all the efforts of the heroes to save the buildings from the fire. Now the party must rest before pursuing this new threat towards the Thunder Mountains. Based on how many city structures, there's only 1 that are safe. If all 4 are still in play, no. If at least 2 of them, if fewer than 2 remain, the party gains no rewards, and starting from now and until the end of the next quest, the Emporium cards can only be purchased on their cheapest side. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, I need to notate that, otherwise I'm gonna forget. Then we'll move to quest 9. Here we have the Shivan Stone card. It's a permanent. You gain +1 health. If you are in the same area with another Shivan Stone, you ignore fire effects. That is amazing, but I only have 1. So my guess is I need to find some more. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the first quest from the Arcane Portals. That was a blast. That red Ifrit, I love how the demons work. The cultists are obnoxious, but there's tons of fire. I'm going to have to figure out a way to mitigate that because holy moly, I am doing really well with defending attacks. They're doing no damage to me really, but the fire is going through all of that and it's been brutal. So I'm excited to get to that quest 9. Let's see what's going to happen. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you at the next stop.